Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeff from Achievement Hunter, and I'm joined by a very special guest.
Bernie from Achievement Hunter.
Welcome back to Achievement Hunter, Bernie.
Or should I say Bernie from Red vs. Blue?
You can say Bernie from whatever. Okay.
Bernie from whatever.
I'm showing you an Easter egg, my friend, that is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in a video game, mostly because we're in it. But also, I feel like I should warn everybody that's watching this. If you're like the one dude in the world who hasn't beaten Reach, there might be some spoilers in this, so be forewarned, okay? And there's a very specific way to get this, Bernie. As you can see, we're on the package at, what is that? Like Point Bravo or whatever.
Uh-huh.
After you clean out all the dudes, you have to do this with multiple players, so at least 2 players, for a very obvious reason here. I'll show you in a second. And you have to do it on Legendary. So after you defend Halsey's door for like an hour and a half from the entire Covenant army, on Legendary.
I haven't done this on this has to be done on
It
Legendary?
has to be done on Legendary. I verified that it wasn't on, it doesn't work if it's not on Legendary.
Wow.
You can come all the way to the other side of the map here, and there's going to, this, like, switch is going to appear, right?
No.
And, yeah, it's kind of tricky to get to, and this is why you need somebody else in the game, because if you die here, you just reload an old checkpoint, and you never get credit for flipping the switch.
Plus it's on Legendary.
Yeah, plus it's on Legendary. So you get your jetpack going, so you don't actually touch the ground, because if you touch the ground, you die. Then pop down here, and bam, hit that X as soon as that pops up. Then you die, you'll spawn next to your buddy. And that door that I showed at the beginning of the level, to the right of Halsey's door, opens, and about six Sangheili generals come out, and these guys are not fun to fight.
They come out of the room?
Yeah, they come out of the room. They were all hanging out, hiding in there. And so then you got to blow through these guys. And luckily, I discovered that as tough as they are, they're not ghost tough. So I was able to go, yoink, doink, doink.
Wow,
doink.
that's awesome. That should be the right there.
It should, right? Get 4 Sangheili generals in a row.
Get these cheap-ass generals who are hiding in a room, apparently.
Yeah, exactly, just hanging out. Sissies. So now that they're gone, we can safely go into this room. So we'll come back over. There's the platform where we were defending Halsey's place. And we go right over here. The ground is shaking from all the wraiths that are still attacking. And voila, the door opens up now. How crazy is that?
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of saw it coming now.
Did you see it coming?
I got to be honest with you.
It gets crazier. Okay, and then you're in this room, and then suddenly you just automatically transported to this super long, mysterious hallway, and you've got no ammo, and you've lost your your loadout, and you just like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. And so you walk your way up this ramp, and you're in what appears to me to be Halsey's office.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and it's pretty awesome. And the first thing you'll see when you walk in is a nice little Carnage sticker on the door.
Nice.
That's how you know you're in a special place. And then there's all these terminals that are located around the room. And the first one, if you go to it and hit X, you might recognize those dudes. Those dudes are us.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then there's these are what I assume are Halsey's notes on us. And it's like, I like that she calls us incessant puppeteers. And
they twist and contort the public message.
Yeah, exactly. And that she worries that we've done irreversible harm and havoc on our sanity.
the war has irrevocably hurt our sanity.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go through each one of these, but this one's thanks a lot. This one's HBO. This is like Claude and Miguel and those dudes. And this is
cool.
It's really cool, and it's like, I guess Bungie's nod to all the wacky community people that are so obsessed with Bungie. They make cartoons and websites and everything.
That is awesome.
And so you go through, and there's some really cool old ones, and it was really cool to see HBO get recognized. And then over here, this one, look at that, the jump video. It's right on the glass,
wow.
Which is, part of the reason we started Red vs. Blue in the first
huge
place.
Inspiration.
We loved that video, and I remember the day we saw that video at work, we went home and spent the entire night trying to replicate everything he did. And I don't think we ever got...
Not even close.
Not even close, yeah. He had a special gift for shooting warthogs in the air.
I think he spent hours and hours and hours shooting footage for that.
I think he did. And then here's one for Fight the Flood, which was the really cool thing they did.
Very cool.
Very cool, and they got a little note on that, which I thought was cool.
They got the Keep It Clean one?
I don't remember if there's a Keep It Clean one or not. But the next one is going to be, let's see. Oh, this one's classified.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's very...
So that's a webmaster?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then over here is going to be... I'm not sure which one this one... Oh, I don't know what to say about this one. It just says, I like pie. It's a very ambiguous...
Do they have the dude from Halo PC or Halo 2 PC who had his ass and changed the rating of the game?
I didn't see that guy
That would
in
be
there.
awesome.
But those are all those terminals, and then if you look up here, your roof, it's kind of like, I don't know if you remember the cartoon show Gummy Bears, but they lived under a lake. Kind of looks like that. And
Okay, sure.
then there's all these wacky...
Clearly a tribute.
Clearly a tribute to the Gummy Bears. There's, like, Zummy was the head of the Gummy Bears. Oh, you probably remember. And there's all these, like, wacky little pictures laying around,
That's cool.
posters from, like,
Ling
Halo
Ling's
2.
head.
Yeah. And then, gosh, what else? Here's that awesome poster. I think that's
So
from Halo 2.
basically what I'm getting here is that they flipped this around so that Halsey is now a uber-dedicated Halo fan. And
Yeah,
has collected
yeah.
all the Halo memorabilia.
Essentially, from what I can tell, she's a huge Halo fan. And then over here you can see, I got kind of fucked up on the capture here because people were bumping me. But
Oh, that's really cool.
it's, Cortana's, final terminal conversation.
With Halsey.
With Halsey. And then right over here you can see where Cortana would have been hanging out.
That's so badass.
It's really badass, right? And then just to the left of that, I don't know if I zoom in on it or not, but you can see the Noble team. Like, she's keeping tabs on what's going on with Kat and all those guys. And I guess, like, where they are on the planet. So that was pretty awesome.
You recognize everybody? There's George and Kat and Carter. Who's the dude in the left? Is that June?
I think it was.
June? Sorry?
And then, or Emil maybe. And then over here, this one's kind of funny. You can't quite make it out, but I can make it out enough to see that it says...
Sniper rifle.
Yeah, well, they don't let you have one, unfortunately. Bungie something world domination plan.
Oh, yeah.
So-
There's steps to a 7-step
Steps
plan
to-
for world
yeah.
domination, yeah.
So you can't quite read them, but I'd love to know what's
Maybe
on
Halsey's
that.
keeping tabs on them, too. Make sure they don't dominate the world. It's
Absolutely.
Bungie and Ackerson. She's worried about both.
Then if you come over here and you're around that green door thing over there, you can't hear it because I've got it on mute, but Siege of Madrigal is playing. It's the second time it's in this game.
Very
and then
cool.
up here is the final thing I found, and it's really hard to see in this video, but it's a picture of the ODST as he's about to drop at the beginning of Halo ODST.
Oh, cool.
So, and there might be more stuff in this room, but it's chock full of awesome, cool memorabilia. It's like a super fan's bedroom.
Awesome. It's like a tribute to all the Halo games. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's really rad, right?